Aquarius. Hey there, babies. Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is not going to resonate for all Aquarians. If it does resonate for you, however, I would love a like and a subscribe from you. If you already are subscribed, thank you so much and welcome back. This is a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energy that you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as a potential outcome and an overarching energy. Anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between, just whoever you have on that sweet little aqua brain of yours. Let's get at your love life, babies. What? Aqua baby? I can't stop saying that, so it's for somebody, okay? Somebody sang that to you once, I don't know. Somebody who's watching knows what I'm talking about, damn it. The energy you bring to the connection is the Ten of Wands. The energy the person you have in mind brings is the Justice card. We do have the Ten of Cups. So even if things are feeling strenuous and tough right now, I want you to know that passion and true fortune and happiness are coming, okay? So whatever it is that you're enduring with this Ten of Wands, I really do feel like this is a weight that we've all been asked to let down in 2020 and going into 2021 here, anybody who hasn't. We do have two knights. I feel like you might have some people after you, okay? Some little hot toddies looking for you, like a little magnet. That's what I feel right now. What a weird... I do feel like you're being inspired. I do feel like you're feeling overwhelmed and they're like an overloaded, and I'll get more to that. Maybe you're working really hard. You've got the Eight of Pentacles here as well. I do feel like you might even be overwhelmed in love. Like you might have too many offers coming your way. I do feel like one of them is going to wine and dine you and the other one is really interested in you, but they might just be passionately interested. I do love the Knight of Wands. I'm not talking smack. This is a passionate connection. This is an inspired connection. This is about building together. So we'll get more. I never do that, but I'm sensing more than one energy as far as people that are after you. We'll get more. Okay, we got the Ten of Wands here. The Ten of Wands is right before, it is the end of a cycle, the end of a burdensome cycle. The burdensome cycle for me is that we care what people think of us and we shouldn't, but we've been taught to, so it's not abnormal, it's natural, but it is hard to, once we've spent an entire lifetime trying to appease everyone, really realizing that the only person we actually are supposed to be appeasing is ourselves. It's an uncomfortable transition, but once we do let down the weight of the world, everything flows in our life. That's how we get to the flow they speak of, is by letting down what everybody thinks of us. It's not about running around punching people in their mug. I don't like you, bam, that's not what I'm talking about. We don't get to carelessly do things. It's about caring fully for ourselves from the inside out, and doing that unapologetically. This is about, and caring for yourself is never gonna mean hurting other people. Caring for ourselves will never, what is the word I'm looking for? Will never entail hurting others or ourselves, okay? So letting down the weight of the world is like, like me, for instance. It took me a long time to just be a spasmodic tarot card reader. I tried to hold myself back, hold everything in, not talk so fast, not da-da-da-da. That's not who the fuck I am. This is who the fuck I am. And so it's about just unapologetically being you and understanding that whoever's meant for you will be. Whoever isn't, kick fucking rocks. Bye. Don't need you, don't want you, don't care. That's what we're here to, we're here to please ourselves, and anyone who is meant to fit into that will. Anyone who isn't can kick rocks. The Justice card, your person knows that already. They're on this path of knowing that whatever they pour in, they get back. And when it comes from an authentic space, a righteous place, a just place, you get just things back. When we're trying to appease everyone, we don't get paid back anything. It's kind of crazy. We're like pouring into all these people, doing all these things to me, and nobody likes us. Nobody's happy. Nobody's satisfied. Because we're giving everybody a little piece, but it's taking everything out of us, right? Weird message coming through. This person is like, I know what to pour into. I'll pour fully into it. It'll pour fully back into me. And that's the only kind of connections this person is having at this time. And you're on your way to that as well. The Ten of Cups, this is how we get to this, is fortune. It's like happiness, true fulfillment, emotional fulfillment at its very finest. This could be marriage, this could be whatever it is that your heart truly desires is the Ten of Cups, okay? It's about emotional fulfillment, total emotional fulfillment. And it is about after a trying time. So it is about the rainbow after the storm, okay? It's coming, babies. If you can't see it yet, it's coming. It does require that we stop caring what people think about us. Again, when you're going to give an answer to somebody, but you think about it too long, trying to modify the answer to make the person you're answering comfortable, that is how we've been taught to suppress who we really are, okay? That's a small example, but we do that in every area of our life. And again, I'm not talking about dogging on people. I'm just talking about giving an honest answer that shouldn't be offensive. You know, you shouldn't have to think about it. You should just be able to be you. You are a good person. Nobody is, you know, nobody that's healed is out there trying to just be bad people. We may say things that offend others, too fucking bad. If people are, you know, living in that skin, they're unhealed. They need to heal themselves. That's their job. You're doing all the work on yourself. You don't need to worry about everybody else. You can't worry about everybody else. You got to worry about yourself first. And in doing so, you have so much more to offer the world anyways. Once you're in this 10 of Cups, you just heal people by being in their presence, okay? It's like your emotional fulfillment and satisfaction is so soothing to people that come into your life. Interesting stuff. Wow, super sexy. Oh my God, and the 10 of Cups in your energy too. Are you single? I can't even stand it. This is sexy as hell. Okay, so the Ace of Wands, I was feeling the Ace of Wands, just a very inspired, passionate. The Page of Wands, one of my favorite cards. Look at all this. So I'm going to tell you this. So this 10 of Wands is right before you realize, F everybody, my wand is all that counts at this time. And I'm not talking sexually, but whatever you do is what you do. So basically it's about letting down the weight of everybody else's desires, inspirations, passions. Fuck theirs. We got to worry about ourselves. I am sorry that I keep cussing. I've been really trying not to do that. But you guys got me as passionate as I've been in years. Okay. So there's so much passion, power, building energy going on here. It's all on the other side of you letting down what other people think of you. As soon as you start doing things from an authentic space, letting your freak flag fly, choosing only what is for you, comes from your deepest desires. We can't feed everybody else's desires. You know, everybody else's, it's like, stop asking people, what do you think I should do with this? What do you think I should do with that? It's about listening to yourself and knowing that you're the only person that has those answers. This is how we come into a space of really knowing what's actually for us and what's, you know, we've been taught to want things, to have priorities, to, you need a car, you need a house, you need whatever it is that you need to do to fit into the societal norms here in this lifetime. It's about letting all of that down and going for whatever actually feeds your soul, what feels right, what fits, what draws up that desire to express, that desire to go on an adventure, whatever it is. The 10 of Cups, again, in your energy is total satisfaction. It's like two ends. It's like coming to the end of a difficult time, right into this total emotional fulfillment, because you've decided, you've realized, you figured out that the only thing that matters is what you're being called to and inspired by, and it's about fearlessly following those. The Ace into the page here is about you're being given inspiration, right? And the Page of Wands is about listening to that inspiration, not asking others for their opinion on how you should listen to that inspiration, and just going for it fearlessly. It's real sexy. I'm not gonna lie to you. The person that you have in mind, let's get more on their energy. I mean, my word, Aquarius, good for you, because there has been some dark, shitty shit y'all have had to deal with. And I just really think it is about knowing that you're humanitarians. So here, and this is, I'm a really compassionate person. I love people. I want to heal people. I want to help people. What is, when we're built with that natural desire to help, and you're humanitarian, so you don't just want to help one person, okay? You want to help the entire human race. And so what it's saying is, you can love and want to help everyone, but you cannot do anything from what they think is best. You have to do it from a place of not caring what they think. Until you get there, you can't actually do anything substantial for them anyways. That's what I'm getting. All right. This is powerful energy for sure. I'm very passionate about this connection or about you just right now in general. Oh, babies. Okay, so wow. Your person is leaving a marriage. That's what I'm getting right now. I don't think they're walking away from you. That could be happening, and that might be why you're so happy. This will be different for each of you. What I'm getting is that you don't even know who this person is yet, or you don't really even have anybody in your sights, but somebody is currently walking away from a marriage is what I'm getting with the Justice card. We got the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. And I do feel like they're feeling extremely down. Let me get more on the outcome of this connection, because I don't know if you guys are breaking up. Because maybe it was just a passionate connection. Whatever. I don't care about your person. I'm sorry. I love you. And look at the Ace of Cups popped out. It's like whatever it is, maybe you have to let down the weight of this person and feeling like you're obligated to them. That's going to be different for each of you. Please understand that the only thing I'm not going to focus on a relationship at this time. What it's saying to you is clarity is coming regardless of the outcome here. Total wish fulfillment, total fulfillment, satisfaction on your own. But it does have to come from a space of understanding that you need to be the creator of. It's about feeling left out is because we feel obligated to things that aren't ours, okay? They're not our obligation. We can't make this person happy. We can't make anybody happy until we make ourselves happy. And that means, and that's, I think, what you're doing. And I feel like you're feeling, I don't even know if you're feeling bad for this person. I do feel like you're carrying the weight of whoever this is. Or anybody from your past, because again, I'm not going to focus on a relationship here. I really feel like you're needing to let go of the idea that you're somehow responsible for somebody else's happiness. We are not. We cannot. We will not. This is why, being sensitive and not saying shit that's going to offend people. Like, was that you that I was just talking to about this? Saying what comes through you and trying to customize it before it comes out of your mouth, or trying to, what's the right word? I'm not customized. I used the right word earlier. It's about trying to modify all of the things that come out of your mouth because you're afraid you're going to make that person's feelings hurt. They're going to go home, cry themselves. You have no power over anybody. This is the real thing that people need to come to, is we actually don't have the power over anybody. People need to know how to care for themselves, and they need to be taught to care for themselves. And the best way to do that is by caring for ourselves first. By example, show people that empowering yourself, thinking of you first, is the least selfish thing you can do. Empowering yourself, people watching you empower yourself is going to inspire them to do the same. This person included. Like, oh my goodness, you did what's best for you. And you don't ever have to do that in a hateful or a wrong or whatever. You get to do it in a very direct, like you're a very direct person. You're the most direct person I know, okay? I don't know you personally, but you're an Aquarius, period. The most direct people I've ever met. So just be direct, and you cannot carry the weight of what, they have to go. It's going to help them, if this is somebody that you're leaving, it's going to help them grow as well. Like, keeping them stuck in a situation because you feel obligated. And I know you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart, but it actually is it's not selfish. I'm not going to say it's selfish. It's selfless, though, to release things that are no longer meant for us. And so that's what I feel like is going on right now. And I don't know if you're releasing this person that's coming in or if they're releasing somebody else. I'm just going to tell you, your energy is so gorgeous. You focusing on your own inspirations right now is going to draw in everything, all the blessings that are meant for you, okay? And this is in love and otherwise. I feel like there is a financial, just your own independence coming. But I do feel like emotional fulfillment, but I do feel like it's by way of being single, by way of focusing on yourself. Really realizing that you need to feed your own wand before you feed anybody else's. Once you truly do fill your passions, I keep talking about this purpose cord, and I'm going to talk about it with you guys as well. Our spirit has a cord attached to it. It's our spirit, and it's trying to connect constantly to its purpose here on earth. When we don't have it connected to what we're truly being called to, that cord is trying to connect to everything. It feels longing for everything. So and this is only when you do have a purpose here on earth. I don't know that we all necessarily have a strong purpose here on earth, but those of us who are watching tarot card readings, we have sort of a divine purpose, a divine calling, something that drew us here to this divine sort of spiritual thing, right? So it's about, once we find what it is we're here for, we're being called to, and we start fulfilling that purpose, we feel like we long for absolutely nothing and absolutely nobody, and everything is attracted to that. Everybody wants to be around it. Everybody wants to learn from it and be inspired by it. So it's about really focusing on your own passions and fearlessly following them, whatever those are, okay? Oh, it's super sexy. And I think that's the only way. And your person, they're in a bad, wow. They're in a bad spot right now. There's nothing you can do about that. There is literally nothing that we can do to get somebody out of a bad spot. They have got to do it for themselves. And the longer they think that you are somehow responsible for that, the longer they'll be stuck here. They have to do it themselves. No matter how long we prolong this, no matter how long we think we can hold out and not make them have to fend for themselves, have to heal their own wounds, they're going to eventually have to go through it. And I feel like the longer we wait, the harder it'll be for them. So now is the best time. Always. The snake and the butterfly. It says relationship evolving. Wow, Melissa, read. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Completion, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. What a fucking pukey. We're going to ignore that one because I don't get into that kind of shit. I'm not that kind of reader that likes to talk about third-party bullshit and that drama for your mama. I just don't. That's not my job here. If that's happening in your life, that's fine. You know, you've got this. You're a very capable being. It is about no matter what you're going through, it's about focusing on yourself and really following your inspirations fearlessly and not letting the weight of the world get you down or stop you because they don't think you can make it or they, you know, whatever it is. Just shut their noise out, shut them out, and keep your eye on the prize. That's what I'm getting right now is just tunnel vision to your passions, to your purpose, whatever that is. You're evolving. Regardless, I feel like you're evolving. I feel like your relationship with your higher self is evolving. Your connection to the Creator. And I whatever this connection is, that's, you know, I don't feel like focusing on it. That's what I'm gonna say, because your evolution is real. Whatever you're evolving into, you're a butterfly. You really are the butterfly or the unicorn. You are that being. Aquarians are that being. Just this very special, and I feel like because, you know, the age of Capricorn or whatever we came out of, I'm not even sure. I don't know anything about astrology. Don't ever quote any of my astrological insights. But whatever we came out of was a very, everybody had to be a very practical, a very grounded, a very boring, but I feel like this age of Aquarius is here to allow our true expression to be. And I feel like we're just kind of peeking our head out is what I see us peeking out the curtains. Like, are we ready to fly this freak flag? Are we ready yet? So fly that shit, babies. Fly that shit proudly. It's your flag. You are the reason that we are all opening up our minds to being us, to being ourselves. I'm not talking about going out and trying to be odd. We are all odd. We all have this uniqueness about us that we've been suppressing for an entire lifetime. And it's time to stop it. Thanks to you. I love you so much. I will see you next week. Mwah.